We are now going to read through your questions. At certain points in this recording, I will ask you to pause your video and respond to the question. Number 1, do source B and source C support one another regarding limiting congressional terms? You will need to look back at source B and source C to respond to this question. Pause your video now. Number 2, briefly explain your answer to the above question and include evidence from source B and source C. This is a written response. You will need to go back and look at source B and source C. When I ask you to pause your video, you will pause it, review the documents and videos if necessary, and then write your written response. Push play on the video when you are ready to continue. You may press pause now. Number 3, how does the image below show bias in Congress? On the left is the Energizer bunny saying he just keeps running and running and running. On the right is a gentleman carrying a newspaper that says no term limits with the words Congress on his jacket. The question, how does the image below show bias in Congress? This is a written response. Please pause the video now. Number 4, in what ways does source A provide evidence for or against term limits in Congress? You are going to need to look at source A. This is a written response. I will ask you to pause the video. When you are done with your written response, please push play and we will move on to the next part. Press pause now. This is your long right. Question 5. You are going to be responding to the prompt below, again, question 5, by choosing only one argument you can support with evidence. You can use evidence from source A, source B, source C, and or the political cartoon. Your written response must include a clear argument, agree or disagree, a thesis, which is a claim that includes your arguments and reasons, your supporting evidence from 2 of the 4 sources above minimum, a counterclaim for each reason and argument in your thesis, proper grammar, capital letters, punctuation, written in third person, and use complete sentences. Number 5, long right. Would congressional term limits be an advantage or disadvantage for the citizens of the United States? You are going to need to go back and read through or listen through documents A, B, C, and or the political cartoon to respond to this question. Please review what your written response must include, and best of luck. You may pause this video. If you have pushed play again, that means you are finished with your test and you may submit. Congratulations.